I was on the side of there are no gatekeepers in CHH, but apparently Bri Smilez has came out and said that she was essentially blackballed in the Florida region by someone that she considered to be one of her best friends, or someone that she considered to be her brother. DJ Marathon, a DJ that is with Launch Radio out in Orlando, Florida, apparently put out an email with nasty things and even threatened that there was a sex tape out and in regards to Bri Smilez. And the only thing I can think of, what did she do to make that nigga so mad?
That's crazy.
Like,
That's
I don't like, and she claims that because of this information and because of all of this happening, she was let go from being able to perform at Flavorfest, which we know Flavorfest is huge for the Christian hip hop community. And the power that apparently he had, he was able to prevent that from happening. I mean, this is a sad story, but add him to the list.
Bro,
I hate to say that,
bro,
but add him to the list, bro. This is crazy.
They still going crazy with Flavorfest out there?
I would imagine. Bro, let me see, bro. I know what they were. I can say that.
Yeah.
But this didn't happen recently, bro. This was in 2022.
Wow.
It originally happened in 2022. She's just talking about it publicly right now.
Wow.
Shouts out to the Fix Radio Show. That's where the interview actually happened, and that's where she released that information. Yeah, so they still having Flavorfest. Like right now, or back in March, they were taking artist submissions. So yeah, they still do Flavorfest. So with that being said, we know what Flavorfest is for Christian hip hop, right?
Yeah.
So they were able to keep her. DJ Marathon was able to keep her from performing. Like I said it about Kanye, bro. No one man should have all that power, or should. To me, it seems like there wasn't even a conversation had. There definitely should have been a conversation had, bro. Let me bring it up, bro. Hold on. Let me see if I can bring it up, and I'm gonna play it, bro. I'm gonna play it because it is crazy, bro. Let me see. What did I say it was? But what are your thoughts on that, bro? How are you feeling about like I said, no one man should have all that power to be able to do so.
I think gatekeeping implies that you're able to keep people out.
Okay.
Of course, you're able. Our name is the one thing that follows us. So
yeah,
if you're connected to somebody like a Lecrae, and that can go very far from you for you, good or bad, because if there is a bad impression and he feels like that it's not real, and that gets out there,
but I
then
don't believe. I don't,
and it don't have to be Lecrae. It can be
but
anybody.
I don't see anybody like a Lecrae pulling a stunt like this. Of course, I know you're not saying that, but I'm talking in a sense of how this person was able to spread what Bri is calling alleged lies about her and prevent the bag, essentially. Like, we're able to do that in Christian hip hop. And the crazy part about it is, bro, this nigga came and like the way that he was speaking about it, man, people are talking about me online, but all we did was call for your repentance. And you're making this shit sound like a cult. And you confessed to us and we brought you in and bro, what are you talking about, bro? Like, who died and made you God? Like, that's kind of where I go at with it. And shouts out to Bri for being brave enough for this, bro. But that's just kind of where I stand, bro. But let me hop into what she said specifically, bro. I'm gonna go ahead and play this real quick. And we're gonna see. Share audio. Yes, please. Bro, look at what she say, bro.
blackballed you, would you say they're in the Christian or gospel community, or are they just in the music industry and they work with all genres or all artists? I just want to make sure I understand clear on who exactly was
shouts out
attacking
to
you, because
him,
if
bro,
it's somebody that's
for
supposed to be
actually
on
trying to
our
get this
side, that's
information.
in the gospel Christian hip hop realm, and this is what they pushing, we gotta have a deeper conversation.
Yeah, it is. And that's why it broke my heart, because he was one of my best brothers.
Okay.
And he turned out to be my worst Judas, because he's the one that introduced me to this particular artist in the world that
So he knew
exactly.
He knew who
And
he was introducing you to,
exactly
what he does, where this would go.
There are gatekeepers in the Christian hip hop industry.
Okay. Did you feel threatened by, do you feel scared to say names? Because I keep hearing this, and again, you're probably the 50th person that came on here and said that, but I'm trying to figure out who they are, because I'll call them out. So I'm just trying to figure out, can we say a name? Can we not say a name? You got some type of legal situation going on?
I don't. My life was threatened for 3 years.
For 3 years?
Yeah. Even when I went to the Doves and I was at the Reach Records after party, at Lecrae's Reach Record after party, I was having pictures that were sent to me, like, we see you, like, from
that's
burner.
crazy,
yeah, like,
bro.
Yeah. So I've been stalked, like all the things, like everything, and so I haven't spoken to him since all this started. But he went to extents to make sure that, he silenced me. Name drop. Okay. It is what it is. All right. It was a DJ marathon with Launch Radio in Orlando, Florida.
That's the one that pretty much put everything out for you to be shut down and everything.
100%. And the reason why it hurt me so badly is because, like, that was my brother. Like, I've done outreach with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I never did anything to him. So when I found out that he was the author behind the email, and it was just blatant, like, lies about me, that email actually got me revoked from headlining Flavorfest.
See?
This group, this gang stalking group, was very deliberate in the timing in which they wanted to shut me down. So at that time, like, the Kingdom community, I was kind of like blackballed, because people didn't know what was true, what was not true, and the title was Clickbait. I was in a full-blown relationship with a gospel artist that, if I was to say his name, everybody in here would know, but they used that clickbait to say that I had a sex tape with this gospel artist.
Bruh.
Oh wow.
Bruh.
Which
You ain't got one, do you?
It's a
okay, I'm about to say, because if it come out,
it's a lie from the pit.
Okay, I'm about to say, you better be, if it come out.
No, I'm telling you right now, like, in your face.
Okay, all right.
With God assurance. Okay. I've never done anything like that. Okay. And that's why it hurts so bad.
Bro, hold on. Bro, you hear that, bro?
That sounds crazy. Sounds like a nightmare.
Hold on. Give me a second, bro. Yeah, my fault, bro. Yeah, man. I mean, that's heavy. That's heavy.
Sounds like a nightmare.
It does, bro. That's heavy. And you know who that is. We interviewed her once before. That's Ryan Lamar's artist, or was Ryan Lamar's artist. And yeah, bro. Yeah, so here we are, somebody who exercised their gatekeeping abilities, because I'm guessing maybe he's attached in some way to Flavorfest, if he had enough power for that to happen. And what were you on when you sent this email, and what were you trying to accomplish? This is my issue with a lot of us, and I say us as Christians, is that we feel like it is our job to cast down punishment upon people. Oh, these people must know that they don't. Man, what? Who died and made you to rule all, be all, bro? Like, I don't get that. I don't understand that, bro. I hate niggas like that on me. I don't like people like that. Not saying I hate DJ Marathon, like, I don't know bro like that. I'm saying in general, just people like that, bro. I just can't.
Yeah, nah, it's if any of that is true, that's weird energy.
Weird, bro.
Right?
Weird, bro.
You know, but there's a good thing why I'm not connected to Christian hip hop insiders, messiness like that. That's crazy, bro.
Yeah, bro.
That brings back a lot of just a lot of things that I remember hearing about when I was deep in this genre. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
It's
Yeah,
wild. It's
yeah, yeah,
wild.
yeah. So he came out, bro, and he responded essentially, I guess you could say. I don't even know. Let me see. I'm gonna see if I can find it real quick. But he did come out and he responded. Um his response, bro, the energy from his response, I just could not. I don't know, bro. I don't know, bro. You tell me. You tell me what you think, bro. Because I can't, bro.
I have no words, but
Yeah.
also I don't know a lot about the situation either. So
The situation is what they said. This is what we're
I
going
mean,
off
it
of.
sounds crazy. It's like I said, it sounds weird. It sounds
But this
crazy.
is but this is what.
Hey
this is
guys,
what
I
bro
want to
said.
take a moment to respond to the things I'm seeing that are
This
being
is
said
the-
about me.
Is
I'm
that the
Yeah,
person?
coming to
this is
you
DJ Marathon.
with
This is who she's
love
saying
and not anger.
did this.
My intention was to never accuse or
Bro, and
attack
he's so
anyone.
calm. Look at him, bro.
My
He's
heart
so
was to bring awareness and accountability
cool and
in a
collected
space
and-
that I truly care about, and that's restoration. So as I look at all the stuff that's being said about me from people I don't know, if the
Crazy
way
part
I
about it
approached
is-
it came off harsh
Yeah, you can watch
or
it.
hurtful, I
It's-
take full responsibility.
crazy.
That was never my intention. But I do believe this, as believers, especially in Christian hip hop, we cannot ignore sin. We can't cover it up, and we can't normalize it at all. Ephesians 5:11 says, expose the works of darkness. Here at the ministry, when we hear about sin and people are calling the radio station saying this particular
this,
artist
bro?
is in sin, and we're getting reports of sin, we're going to approach the person the way Matthew intended us to approach. We bring women, we bring men, and we surround you into restoration. That's not a swarm of stalkers. That's love.
Yeah, man.
So I just want to let you guys know that this isn't about calling people out. It's about calling people up. I'm being accused of the very thing that these people are doing. There's nothing publicly I've ever said about anyone. Y'all don't even know me, but yet
What you
everything's
mean,
being said about
Riggs?
me.
To step up?
I believe this is preemptive because the person that fell into sin feels like they need to preemptively say something so that if something comes out, they'll say, you see, I told you. That's not the case. I don't have receipts.
This right
The
here,
people
bro.
that called Launch Radio has receipts.
Oh,
The
is it replaying?
wives,
My fault.
the men,
My fault, bro. I didn't realize it was replaying. My bad. But yeah, bro. Like the tone I got, and mind you, your tone, your tone could be different, whatever. But the tone I got, bro, was like hey, I did what I was supposed to do. And I just called you out, called you out on your sin and did what, bro? Like, where did you
sounded like he said that with complete confidence to me. I mean,
bro, but the thing is you're talking about what we only took what we received calls about.
Yeah.
What?
Wives and men and
like, I mean, if it's true on that end, it's crazy. But if this woman can completely say that her career was upended, be strong. Should anybody have power to do anything like that? We were just talking about gatekeeping and CHH, and here is a clear example that someone was able to do that. And if this is a lie, how was he able to do that? And I say if loosely because he's standing 10 toes on what he's saying.
If it was a lie, how is anybody able to do anything in these powerful spots that they're in? Like I mean, you know what I'm saying?
But we
It's
talking
not
about
hard,
but
especially in this space, because it don't take a lot to get in a powerful, strong position. All you got to do is show that you can either rap, DJ, or speak. Like, it's not difficult to get in these positions on stage, on the
Yeah.
pulpit.
Yeah.
Like, it's not hard, bro.
You're
It's
right.
not hard.
Yeah. Hey,
It's
that's a
not hard.
fact.
The moment a pastor sees you up there giving your life, and the moment you got a little bit of sauce and some swag, they're
Yeah.
gonna try to use that. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not
Yeah.
difficult in these spaces to get on in these different positions, bro. It's not.
Yeah.
It's
I
not.
just think
And it's about, there's always connections and who we know. It's not about what you know, it's about who you know.
yeah.
And the cycle continues. That's a
Yeah.
domino effect.
I don't know, bro. I just think I think it is a double-edged sword. Because had these things that were spread been true, then do we say that he's doing the right thing? Do we say that, oh yeah, that's what you're supposed to do? Because you can't let nobody like that, speak in front of churches and speak in front of, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
But
Not
at
for
the
sure.
same, you know what I'm saying? At the same time, she's claiming that these things were false. So why did we have the ability to make these claims? Why do we have the ability to even be able to do this? And does Flavorfest need to come out and make some sort of a statement?
I mean, that's gonna be on some his word versus her word type stuff, is what it sounds like to me. Unless, you really talking about asking other people that supposedly know about the situation, when you talk about wives and men and things like that. Like,
Yeah, that's
only other
deep.
people,
If
it's
if
his
that's
word
really,
against her word, and the only thing that you can um have is people on both sides vouching for you, really.
yeah, man, that's just a horrible situation for everybody that's involved. I can't, like I said, I can't believe that somebody would have that much power, but then you got to kind of play the nuance of it, right? You got to kind of play if these things were true. But my thing is what you were so eager, someone who was supposed to, someone who would, hey, exactly. Riggs said you just got to be very likable and have connects and be halfway talented. Exactly. And you can get into those positions. I agree. But
Yeah.
you
Shit, bro, this shit is not hard in
yeah, it's
CHH,
not, bro.
bro.
It's really not.
bro.
Bro,
Like,
I
it's
look,
not. Like, how many people get a microphone once, and then now they're
yeah,
the leader of a
yeah,
certain group, and like,
yep,
you know what I'm saying? Like, yo,
yeah,
like, people get put in
you're
positions
right.
all the time.
That don't
Like,
deserve them, but I mean, it is
you
what it
know,
is, man. Like I say, obviously, prayer for everybody that's involved. I don't know the full details, nor do I really care. My whole thing of really bringing this up was the fact that, it's often been said that there's no gatekeepers in CHH. And I think that there's no one person that holds the keys to your success. I believe that's what Paris Career said, but I believe that there definitely is a fast track. And I love the way that you brought up pastor. If your pastor or your reverend or however you want to call it, catches wind of how good you are, they're going to put you on your first stage. They're going to put you in front of your first audience. And then that's going to carry weight. That's going to carry. Now, I mean, you think about somebody like a Mike Todd, bro. The reason why he is who he is because of the work that he was doing as a youth pastor and the stages and the people he got to be in front of as a youth pastor. Now he's making Christian remixes of Fiend. But that's besides the point. The fact of the matter,